Some of our enemies have disguised themselves as allied soldiers in order to sneak across. Only those with valid passes will... What's that? You don't have a pass yourself? They were distributed to all Wei officers.
There's something about that well. I can't help but feel there's something there. I once heard an ancient tale about Gengong, who prayed for water at a well, and a sweet spring bubbled up out of it. Maybe we should try something similar. After all, it's not as if we have an excess of provisions ourselves. My pass? Oh, sorry. I forgot all about it. Here it is. It might be fun to have faith in an old fairy tale just this once. Let's pray here and see what happens. Whoa! I can't believe that actually worked. And this water, it seems to be healing my wounds.
This proves that nothing is impossible for me.
That's the spirit.
This all looks to be in order. You are free to cross.
This proves that nothing is impossible for me.
Watching you has invigorated me.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Wei supplies are gathered here. We're taking them.
I will not allow you to get your hands on our crucial supply base. You will have to overcome me in battle.
Determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
can't compete with this.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
You are perhaps the most magnificent warrior I've ever seen. Such a fine display of skill. I have much to learn.
A plan is in motion to convince Mi Dang of the Jiang tribe to defect. Can I leave this crucial mission in your hands? Success will greatly increase our chances of victory in this battle. Please do what you can to convince him to join us. Once he sees that the time, Mi Dang will be quick to defect. We must apply pressure on him.
Let me help too, Master Guo Huan. I'll pretend to surrender to Mi Dang.
That is a fine idea. It will be far easier to manipulate Mi Dang if you are by his side.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Your deeds make me feel as if I'm brimming with energy again.
So, you've come this far. Hey, in that case, I will face you.
What? You want to talk to me?
Well, I guess that would be acceptable. Besides, it's not as if this battle is over yet. If things fall apart, I can always cut them down. So,
What is it you came here to say? What do you want from me? You mean, you want me to betray Shu? The thing is, they paid me quite handsomely. If I do turn my back on them, what happens then? The Zhong will become the mortal enemy of Shu. If you need my help, that must mean you're struggling, right? You really think you can win? Which means, if I don't defect to your side, you'll lose, right? So, you're saying we don't have any choice but to defect, yes? I understand what you're saying. You must give me some time to think. My mind is made up. Sorry to have kept you waiting. This is what I have decided. I don't see any reason why I should side with you. I will fight alongside the men of Shu and cut open a path with my own blade.
The negotiations have failed.
Make me feel as if I'm brimming with energy again.
We shouldn't have resisted the way.
Lord Mideng, bad news. Lord Ehe and Lord Shaoge have been defeated by the Wei forces.
What? How could those two? Was siding with Shu a mistake?
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Watching you has invigorated me.
Captured this area.
come this far. In that case, I will face... What? You want to talk to me? Well, I guess that would be acceptable. But things are looking fairly grim. There are very few options available to me now. So, what is it you came here to say? What do you want from me? You mean, you want me to betray Shu? The thing is, they paid me quite handsomely. If I do turn my back on them, what happens then? The Zhong will become the mortal enemy of Shu. If you need my help, that must mean you're struggling, right? You really think you can win? Which means, if I don't defect to your side, you'll lose, right? So, you're saying we don't have any choice but to defect, yes? I understand what you're saying. You must give me some time to think. My mind is made up. Sorry to have kept you waiting. This is what I have decided. I will join you in the Wei army. We must advance together.
Report. Mi Deng has joined our forces.
That is splendid news indeed. The might of the Jiang tribe is now on our side.
With me here, our victory is never in doubt.
You always do what is asked of you, although it should be a given. I'm impressed nonetheless.
Attack Yongping Gate! Time to...
The Jiang? How could you betray us like this, Mi Deng?
Goodness, I found you! There's something I need to ask you. Some of the enemies are disguised as Lord Shuji. Find the fakes and kill them! Master Sima Zhao is in charge. Maybe he knows something about Lord Shuji.
You will help us hunt down the fake? Thank you for your aid. The thing is, I might have seen the imposter already. He had the right frame, but there was just something off about it. What's more, Master Shu Ji always wears heavy armor, while he was wearing light armor when I saw him before. And he wasn't carrying his favorite great axe. Something was different about his voice as well. We have the enemy surrounded, so he couldn't have gone far.
Do you have some business with me?
have more orders for me? You saw through my disguise. I'll defeat you to open my way forward. The plot to throw the enemy into chaos has failed. Master Zhong Hui, I'm sorry.
Reporting. All of those pretending to be Lord Shuqi have been wiped out.
Finally, we can relax. They really don't want to make our lives easy, do they?
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
Watching you has invigorated me.
I see you're not as bad as you look.
Report! The fake Shuqi has been discovered.
What? How did they manage to see through our disguise?
Wonderful. You identified the one dressed as Master Shuqi with such ease.
He watches his allies closely every day. That's why he saw through it.
Such a fine display of skill. I have much to learn.
The enemy is going to attack us here. Here to defend this spot.
I bear the responsibility for bringing the dreams of the Prime Minister and all of Shu to reality. I cannot afford to lose to you.
Sure know how to fight.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
You are perhaps the most magnificent warrior I've ever seen.
I must train harder so that I may come back twice as strong.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Your deeds make me feel as if I'm brimming with energy again. I'm not beaten yet. I cannot fall until a land of virtue has been built. Sima Zhao, son of Sima Yi. I will defeat you.
and offer your head to the late Prime Minister.
Ah, I see. Now I understand why you've been so frenzied in your pursuit. Father, you really did incur a great deal of enmity, didn't you? I really don't want to have to drag this out. If you're going to do it already! No! Brother! See my sheet! Fire! Brother!
It's all right.
But, brother,
It's not that bad. Compared to your life, my brother, this wound is nothing.
please, don't say that. Brother, I'm sorry.
Zhao, don't give up on trying. Never give up on living. Because you still have a greater fate waiting for you.
Yes, my brother.
Our victory is all but worthless if it has led to even a single scratch on your body. Why, my lord? Why did you have to put yourself in harm's way?
I apologize for disappointing you.
Master Simashi, I assure you that you have done nothing of the sort.
Every time we stand on the battlefield, we run the risk of injury. Don't make such a fuss about it. Besides, by blunting the attack of the forces of Wu and Shu, we have moved one step closer to dominion over the land. I will...
Of course, my lord. It would be a singular honor.
So this is the price I pay for failing to treat my life with respect? It is far too steep a price for me. No, indeed, it is my brother who has been forced to pay it. Brother, I swear that I will support you until the very end. It is the only honorable thing I can do with this life which you have saved.
Having finally recovered its strength, Shu resumed its northern campaigns. Though forced to retreat once in order to fulfill the wishes of those who had come before, Zhong Hui refuses to give up and continues plans to attack. However, the cost of these attacks is high, and some within Shu begin to oppose them. Elsewhere, the Sima family had strengthened their hold on power in Wei. But disturbing stirrings could be seen among those who were suspicious of the Sima's stranglehold on power. Internal unrest and the continued fight against Shu. A heavy burden was pressing down on the young shoulders of the wounded Sima Shi.
Brother's wounds are not healing as well as we would like. He says that it hurts him to even move.
Master Sima...
Oh, here we go. Another crisis, no doubt.
Guanshu Jian and Wen Qin are said to have rebelled in Shouchu.
What?
Guanshu Jian fought well against Wu, and has always been unflinchingly loyal to Wei. I find the reports hard to believe.
He was always close to Xiahou Xuan. I suppose seeing Xiahou Xuan executed was what prompted him to make his move, just like Xiahou Ba.
Master Sima Zhao, I don't believe we have time for this.
Hold your tongue, Master Zhong Hui. But Master Zhao, with Master Shi unable to respond, it will be up to you to put down this rebellion.
I know I made my brother a promise that I would support him to the last. But will killing Guanshu Jian really help bring peace? I feel like suppressing one rebellion will simply lead to another springing up in its place.
Master Sima Zhao, our kingdom is in crisis, and you would indulge in such leisurely debate? Your brother would be decisive and lead us to the light. We cannot leave this to you. I will head to Shucheng myself and prepare for battle.
Master Zhao.
I know. I'll need you with me, Yuanji.
Master Zhugo Dan is disturbingly fragile. That's what comes of being overly devoted to Master Sima Shi. And yet Master Sima Zhao doesn't have the leadership ability to control him. Well, this chaos will only help me climb to the top.
Lord Zhugo Dan, they say Guangqiu Jian has joined forces with Wu. Can we really win now?
There are rumors that there are other insurgents even here in Suchong. What should we do?
Pull yourselves together, men. You are supposed to be the soldiers keeping this territory safe. If you act like frightened children, what will the people think?
But my...
Just calm down, everyone.
Lord Sima Zhao, how are we supposed to calm down in a situation like this?
With one rebellion after another, we just don't know who to trust anymore.
Listen to me, everyone. Have faith in me. I have sworn that I will lead you through this time of turmoil. All you need do.
Lord Sima Shi, your word.
I swear!
Wonderful, my lord. You are the...
Brother, should you be up and about in your state?
Zhao, this rebellion must be put down with all haste. We must not open the door to cliques opposing the Sima clan, or other kingdoms which may have designs on invading.
But brother...
Do not worry. You and I can handle this, right?
Brother, surely you don't intend to fight. Brother, you're so... Very well. I'll go with you, and make sure you stay alive.
This is those who obstruct our path. Defeat Guangqiu Jian and Wen Qin.
This area.
Young, son of Wen Qin. I am here to bring judgment to the unjust.
I am Wen Hu. So long as my brother and I defend this place, it will not fall.
It would be foolish to attack from front on. A wiser strategy would be to go around and surprise the enemy by striking them from behind.
I will pay you back for this. You'll see. All right. I need everyone to defend this area. All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
This is going to be more work than I thought.
The enemy is more powerful than we anticipated, and may be difficult to handle them at this rate.
We better not underestimate the enemy. The enemy are sure to be a nuisance later if we don't stop them now.
Powerful enemy, it seems. Time to show off what I can do.
My strength has proven insufficient. I must redouble my efforts in the training yard and do better next time.
Mission complete. Yet that Wen Yang, his prowess in battle is fit to be compared with the greatest heroes of yore.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
I could never hope to aspire to such greatness.
You always do what is asked of you. Although it should be a given, I'm impressed nonetheless.
Report. Lord Wen Yang and Lord Wen Hu have been defeated. The base is now in enemy hands.
That can't be! Sima clan monsters! How dare you! Take my sons!
I ought to be changing to the Sima Shi forces by now. But I need a final push. If we use brute force to subjugate them, we will then be able to manipulate them as we like. After that, they can play a role in our plans.
The rebels don't stand a chance of winning. Better to change sides.
You are perhaps the most magnificent warrior I've ever seen.
Very well. I'm changing sides. I'll do whatever you want. I must quickly make use of the traitors. Let's spread a little false intelligence in the enemy ranks. I see you're not as bad as you look.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
I could never hope to aspire to such greatness.
Master Guan Qiu, some good news. The wound on Sima Shi's face is worsening.
What's that? We cannot let this chance pass us by. We must march at once. We have information that Sima Shi is here. Everyone, find him and defeat him! It's all a trap. And we have to try and get out of here while we still can.
That went well. Time for a nap now? Guess not.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
You always do what is asked of you. Although it should be a given, I'm impressed nonetheless.
Report. Lord Guan Chu Dian has been defeated. This was an enemy trap.
The fool! That's what happens when you act so recklessly on your own. So you've come, Sima clan. We won't just let you wipe us out.
Sima Shi, traitor who coverts the way. Your tyranny will not be allowed.
Stop the tyranny of the Sima family. Retreat is our only recourse.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
That's the spirit.
Most impressive.
see you're not as bad as you look.
Curse you, Sima clan! I will remember this humiliation.
The uprising has been quelled, but I may have pushed myself a little too hard before my wound was properly healed.
Master Sima Shi, we have captured the fleeing Guanchu Ji.
His master. His wounds were giving him some trouble. I'm sorry, but you...
Very well. Wen Qin and Wen Yang have fled to Wu and are already beyond our reach.
That Guan Chu Jian really is a blundering idiot. He wastes the Wu reinforcements he was given, and despite the presence of the brilliant Wen Qin in his ranks, he still finds a way to lose.
I must admit, although he was my enemy, I was deeply impressed by Wen Qin's son, Wen Yang. Chasing him to Wu may eventually come back to haunt us.
Zhao, listen to me for a second. Yuan Ling, Guan Chu Jian, Wen Qin. I feel there is a common thread. I think we should be looking beyond them to see who is really pulling the strings.
Yeah.
Lord Sima Zhao! It's Lord Sima Shi. He has collapsed in his home.
What? I have to get back to Xucheng at once. Brother! Damn, this is all because of that wound we took back in the battlefield.
If Father were here, he would call you a fool. There is no profit in regretting what is past. Now, I understand my fate completely. It was my fate to bridge the gap that grew between you and the Sima family line.
Please don't say that, brother. That is way too much responsibility for me to bear.
Zhao, these are Master Shi's final words. Engrave them on your soul.
Jiacheng, how dare you!
But he is correct. Zhao, my final act is to entrust you with everything. Draw together those with talent. Open a path to a new age, to the future of Zhao Wei.
I hear that Master Sima Shi's injuries are quite severe. He was forced to cede power to his younger brother, Master Sima Zhao.
That is quite the stroke of luck for our cause. Master Sima Zhao is nothing like his father.
What are you saying? The only reason Wei's been able to face the other two kingdoms is because of the leadership of Master Sima Yi and Master Sima Shi.
If the Sima clan doesn't take charge, Wei will fade into obscurity. Is Master Sima Zhao up for the challenge?
I have been appointed as General who pacifies the West by the Wei Emperor, Lord Cao. We have just received word that Shu has invaded our territory once more. I intend to fulfill my duty as General by meeting their forces in battle. I would very much appreciate any assistance you could provide, Master Sima Zhao, in...
I see. Unfortunately, the Emperor has charged me with the defense of Xucheng.
Then why not allow me to go in your stead? I will head for Luoyang and provide assistance to Master Deng Ai from the rear.
Master Zhugo Dan, with all due respect, Master Sima Zhao is who we are asking for. You lose your head at the slightest provocation, and with it the ability to make the simplest decision. It's hard to say whether you would be any help at all.
How dare you!
Zhong Hui, that's extremely rude.
Forgive me. I only said what I did because you are trying to get out of the battle, my lord. I have certain connections with the Emperor. If you...
Master Zhao, I know this is not how you like to do things, but perhaps you should accept Master Zhong Hui's offer.
Yes, I think I should. Thank you, Zhong Hui.
I am most grateful for the wise decision you have made. We will head to Duanggu first, where we will wait for you to join us. Come, Master Deng Ai.
Listen, Zhugo Dan. I have another task I would like you to help me with. The land of Shochun is currently beset with persistent rebellion. The people there have... Shochun lies on the border between Wei and Wu. This task will also make you responsible for dealing with Wu. I need you to do this, Zhugo Dan. You're the only one I trust.
I must admit that I was insulted by the rejection of my proposal earlier. However, it is a great honor to be given such a significant... You may leave Shochun in our relation.
Are you sure about this? Guanchu Jian.
Jia Chong, I wish you wouldn't verbalize every single concern you have for future disharm...
Master Sima Yi's dying words were not to trust anyone. Have you forgotten that?
No. I simply felt that leaving Zhugo Dan in Luoyang was even more dangerous. They say that Guanchu Jian had a secret missive on him that was...
So you suspect that elements encouraging civil unrest may be in Luoyang, I see. I will investigate the matter.
Thank you. What's the situation, Deng Ai?
The Shu forces have secured key locations and are awaiting our response. Their vanguard is led by Xiahou Ba.
Xiahou Ba? Looks like the stories about Shu taking him in were true.
There is no room here to show any mercy because of past attachments. He is too strong to defeat without total commitment.
I know. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. I know he would expect nothing less. Jian Wei's leading this invasion. If we can take him out, the Shu army should retreat pretty quickly.
I will embark upon my mission. This plan cannot fail to repel the enemy. We will draw the Shu forces as far as Duangu, where we will attack them as one. All forces, be aware of your roles and fight brave.
You're attacking on your own? You're joking! All right, prepare yourself!
Rip the enemy to shreds!
Hold on. There are enemies all around here. They're trying to surround us. Run! Run for it!
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
The mission is a success. Press onwards to the enemy main camp.
With me here, our victory is never in doubt.
Reinforcements! We're saved! We must push back against the enemy and slay Xiahou Ba!
I knew reinforcements would be on their way about now. I pretty much know the way Wei does things.
We cannot afford to lose this position! I shall personally see to its defense! All right, I need everyone to defend this area!
Wei's too strong. I mean, I know that better than anyone. The smart move here is to withdraw.
With me here, our victory is never in doubt.
Whoa, that's some excellent fighting.
give all I have to keep this place safe. How does this work again? Just point at the enemy and shoot?
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
This was such a key location, and I couldn't keep it safe. I'm so sorry, everyone. I was just too weak.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. Hey, with me here, our victory's never in doubt.
You always do what is asked of you. Although it should be a given, I'm impressed nonetheless.
Base? This is bad. We have to take it back.
That's some excellent fighting.
Has cut deep into our ranks, but this is one territory I refuse to simply hand over. Launch the siege weapons! That ought to keep the way from attacking recklessly. I have no choice but to withdraw for now. This will put an end to our siege weapon assault.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing. I need everyone to defend this area.
In order to complete our mission, we will march toward our objective!
The Wei forces have pushed us back this far, but it will need more than that to make us retreat.
Sure know how to fight.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
You are perhaps the most magnificent warrior I've ever seen.
Everyone to defend this area.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
We will withdraw for now, but this is not a surrender. I will never give up on my desire to bring the Prime Minister's dream to fruition.
To be honest, I've got to admire your commitment. But that doesn't mean I can let you get by. I have my pride too, you know.
Our mission has ended in success, thanks to your timely and perspicacious directives, Master Sima Zhao.
No, we won because the enemy imploded from within.
We won because they decided to attack before replenishing their...
Lord Sima Zhao, several Shu soldiers have surrendered to us. What shall we do?
I see the rats have started to flee the sinking ship. Shu is...
I will meet with some of those who have surrendered.
Be careful, Master Zhao. An assassin may be hidden among their number.
Stop worrying so much, UNG. I need to find out what's happening. Tell me, what's...
Of course, Zhong Hui is still adopting a hardline approach, but he's losing support all the time. Defectors are growing in number. The Shu Emperor simply continues to do as Zhong Hui instructs and sends his people to war. Lord Liu Chen is not fit to carry on the dream of his Lord Father and Lord Zhuge Liang. It's all that fool's fault that Shu is on the verge of ruin.
Master Zhao?
Thanks for letting me know. We'll take you in, and anyone else who wants to surrender. Don't worry, we'll treat you well.
Thank you.
We'd better get back.
You look deep in thought, Master Zhao. What is it that troubles you?
It seems to me that Shu has lost sight of its former goals, and is now continuing to wage war without good reason. Our intelligence tells us that there are those within the Shu ranks unhappy with this state of affairs. They feel constant war with Wei is draining their kingdom. I am wondering if there is a way we can bring an end to this meaningless conflict.
That will not be easy. Wei and Shu have a long history.
But the people who created that history are no longer with us.
I think you know it's not that simple, Master Zhao. If only there were someone in the Shu ranks who felt the same way about things.
Zhao, I have received reports of suspicion. Despite the fact that we have no plans to attack Wu, excessive quantities of provisions and weaponry are being stockpiled.
Do you really have to bring...
It will be considered.
All right, I'll pay Zhuge Dan a visit. Oh, and on the way, I think I'll call by Xu Cheng and speak to my brother.
Lord Sima Zhao, I bring urgent news. Zhuge Dan of Shouchun has betrayed us and has joined forces with Wu.
Why now? I just don't understand. Master Zhao, we must send a messenger to Master Zhuge Dan at once and discern his true intent.
Yes, you're right. But we must also prepare for war. If we have to fight Wu, we will need all the men we have. We should request His Majesty join us. Yuan Ji, please go to Zhong Hui. Ask him to convince His Majesty to cooperate with our plan.
The gates to Shouchun are closed. If we wish to organize our forces, Shapi is probably the place to...
Yes. Everyone. By the way, Jia Chong, have you made any progress on identifying the one pulling the strings behind the scenes of these rebellions?
Wait just a little longer. Zhao, the envoy we sent to Zhuge Dan has been executed.
What? How could he do that? That's not like him. What's gotten into Zhuge?
I warned you that Zhuge Dan behaves unpredictably when angered. But I see that Wen Qin, who defected to Wu himself, is also in the castle with him. I am sure the two traitors are getting along famously.
Zhuge Dan's treachery is beyond doubt. There is no need for you to worry anymore on that front.
I suppose not. I'll have to wait until after we've defeated him to ask him the reason. All forces! We will launch an attack against Shouchun and capture the traitor Zhuge. If you're really sure you want to do this, then I have no choice. Zhuge Dan, all forces advance! We must slay Zhuge Dan of Shouchun!
Take out Wen Qin before Wen Yang. Losing his father will cripple him. Get this letter to Chuen Yi in Shouchun. It will bring Wen Qin down.
Cannot retreat here. We must claim victory.
I have received this letter from Chuen Puen. Leave the rest of this to me.
This proves that nothing is impossible for me.
That's the spirit.
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
Mr. Jugadan, a moment. Master Wen Qing has received this from the enemy.
This means he was planning to rebel. Find Wen Qing. I will make sure he pays for this with his life.
What? Lower your weapon. I know nothing about any letter. Stop this.
You scum! Aiming for our supplies. I'll never allow that.
I see you're not as bad as you look.
They've taken our supplies. How will I explain this to Master Zhuge Dan?
The supplies here belong to us. We'll eat them all if we have to.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight! Amazing! You sure know how to fight!
Reporting. Lord Zhui has been attacked and our supplies taken.
What? Our supply lines have been severed? This will mean we can no longer remain in the castle.
Reinforcements. This will only I have already sent a fake request for reinforcements to the enemy main camp. Any...
here as soon as I heard they were surrounded, but...
I suppose I should thank them for their gullibility. Take down those kindly fools who have fallen from my trickery.
We have been deceived by our enemy. We have no choice but to retreat for now.
That's what happens when you run into me. Well, I should give some credit to the reinforcements, I suppose. Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight!
You performed great as always! There was no need for my strategy!
Your deeds are worthy of a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
Reporting. Lord Wenqin has been executed by Lord Zhugo Dan.
What do you mean? What happened to your father? Mother, please explain this.
I don't understand. Why would you do it, Master Zhugo Dan? What is the point in us even fighting? I must fight. Wait. Father, what should I do?
The enemy seems to be losing momentum. Odd, perhaps, but it's also our chance.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
You performed great as always! There was no need for my strategy! All right. I need everyone to defend this area!
Now! Take defensive positions! Brings me great shame, but I must say it nonetheless. Allow me to join your army so that I may avenge my father!
Slaying Zhuge Dan is the only way to avenge my father. Let me join you.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
Such a fine display of skill. I have much to learn.
For us, there is no retreat. A loss here will make me a laughing stock.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
I see you're not as bad as you look.
He may be no match for his brother, but the blood of the Sima clan still flows in his veins. I have a worthless dog.
We've captured Jugodan. I hope we don't have to go on fighting these meaningless battles forever.
I have nothing to say to you. Do not waste my time. Kill me.
No, I will have you speak, Jugodan. You have always been so loyal to Wei. Why did you suddenly turn your back on us?
How dare you?
A spy? What are you talking about?
So you're going to feign ignorance, are you? All of a sudden you're a master of the arts of duplicity. That's not the only reason anyway. Master Sima Shi brought stability to the land by removing all dangerous elements, even if it meant he had to play. But you try and form peace accords with Shu. You reject everything your brother has done. You are not fit to follow in his footsteps.
I have heard what you have to say, Jugodan. Now you must listen to me, my father and my brother, and Master Cao Pi and Master Cao Cao before them. All they ever wanted was one thing, an end to the chaos. It is my belief that my duty as the leader of Wei is to respect that desire and do all I can to bring it to fruition. But methods will always differ, from era to era and from person to person. But if you see only the method and lose sight of the goal, you betray the vision of my father and my brother. And you insult those who have given their lives to support the Kingdom of Wei.
I may have been wrong.
Jugodan, who was it who told you I suspected you of treason?
That was His Majesty. I have been used by the Emperor. But as you say, Master Sima Zhao, the Emperor's methods will not bring an end to this war.
Jugodan.
Master Sima Zhao, you must execute me. I have rebelled, and that has cost the lives of many soldiers and innocent civilians. My crime is great. But I ask you, please, can you find it in your heart to spare the lives of the men who served under me and followed my orders?
Very well. I will guarantee their safety.
I am not... What will you do now?
You were the one who sent in the spy, weren't you, Jia Chong?
You are bothered by his words, that it was the spy who triggered his rebellion. But he and the Emperor were in league long, or perhaps...
No. The crime of treason has been borne entirely by Jugodan. Wen Qin is already dead. As a result, there will be no punishment for you.
Master Sima Zhao, I am most grateful. If you would be willing to grant me the honor, I would like nothing more than to fight.
I see. Well, I couldn't be happier to have the services of two such splendid young warriors. I look forward to fighting alongside you, Wen Yang and Wen Hu.
My lord! It is an unparalleled...
It is just as we thought. All of the insurrections were instigated by His Imperial Highness.
Can you really blame him? Yes. It actually stands to reason. The Sima family are extremely powerful. They have talent, strength, and a lot of experience to back them. Surely, you can see how something like that would look to His Imperial Highness, who has only his lineage.
Ah, what a pain. I mean, we've always done all we could for Cao Wei.
Ah, yes, honestly, it was done in good faith. And because of that, you killed Cao Shuang and overthrew a corrupt government.
And now that is coming back to haunt us.
You have become a threat to Cao Mao and a threat to Cao Wei. What will you do, Zhao? Will you just hang your head and watch as it all falls apart before your very eyes?
So then, is this my destiny, my fate? The time has come. To end Cao Wei, we will usher in a new age.
Master Sima Zhao, an imperial edict has been issued calling for your death. How does that make you feel?
I always anticipated it would happen eventually. Looks like they're finally starting to take me. Zhong Hui, I want you to take Deng Ai and Wen Yang and reinforce the border defenses with
I see. Zhang Wei's so predictable. There's no way he won't try and take advantage of this. You just make sure you keep yourself.
Yuan Ji, Jia Chong, come with me to Luoyang.
I bring news! The Shu army approaches! They are almost upon us!
I believe the Shu forces number significantly more than last time. It is remarkable how many men they have managed to muster, in spite of the defeats they have suffered.
I don't think you should be particularly impressed by that. It just means they're using up the last of their military reserves. I'm prepared to declare with total confidence that there isn't a single soldier left in Shu not in this battle.
That is an indication of how committed the enemy will be to this confrontation. If we lose here, the land will be returned to the chaos of war once more. For Master Sima Zhao, my spirit will burn with righteous anger.
Yes. No matter how often the enemy insists on attacking, we must hold them out. That is our mission. All forces, prepare to engage! We will proceed to Taoyang and overcome the advancing Shu army. Finishing Jiang Wei will be my greatest mission of all.
It's time to follow.
Sima and end this war.
target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
We will advance with the Juggernauts, take that base, and move on to the enemy main camp.
The main camp is in danger if they get through here.
Hey, stand fast, everyone!
In order to complete our mission, we will march toward our objective!
The enemy has approached. It may be time to play my next card. No. My Juggernauts have been destroyed. I was only a step from the enemy main camp. Yet, now I have no choice but to retreat.
We've taken out Yue Ying's Juggernauts. Now the south is safe.
I have discovered my own weakness. I must work harder to overcome it.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
You are perhaps the most magnificent warrior I've ever seen.
This place might be targeted again. Let's increase the number of defenders.
I have fooled the Shu forces by feigning surrender, and now I have stolen their provisions. I will need an escort as far as my destination. If the Shu spies spot me, this is all over.
Is there anyone suspicious nearby? Master Wang Guang, what are you doing? Is this a betrayal?
It appears that brains alone cannot beat brawn.
I've captured this area!
I have fooled the Shu forces by feigning surrender, and now I have stolen their provisions. I will need an escort as far as my destination. If the Shu spies spot me, this is all over.
Is there anyone suspicious?
Yeah.